In the quiet spaces of the natural world, where sound softens and movement slows, there exists a form of life that rarely calls attention to itself. It does not rush. It does not compete. It simply remains. Lichens live at a pace so gentle that time itself seems to stretch around them, becoming wide and patient. They rest on stones, cling to bark, spread across soil, and endure where little else can. Often overlooked, they carry within them a quiet intelligence shaped by cooperation, endurance, and deep time. To encounter a lichen is to encounter a partnership, not a single organism, but a living relationship that has learned how to persist without hurry. A lichen is formed when two very different lives come together. A fungus and a photosynthetic partner, usually an alga or a cyanobacterium. Alone, each would struggle in harsh places. Together, they create something new, something remarkably resilient. The fungus provides structure and shelter, holding moisture and forming a stable home. The photosynthetic partner offers nourishment, turning light into energy with calm consistency. Neither dominates, neither rushes. They exist through balance. This partnership is ancient, older than many forests, older than flowering plants, older even than the first animals to walk on land. Long before complex ecosystems formed, lichens were already present, spreading quietly across bare rock and newly exposed ground. They were among the first to make inhospitable places feel, slowly, like home. Over immense spans of time, they softened stone, trapped dust, and helped create the earliest soils. Without announcement or force, they prepared the world for what would come later. If you were to sit beside a rock covered in lichen and remain very still, you would not notice change. Minutes would pass, hours would drift by, even days would reveal little movement. Lichens do not measure time in moments or seasons. Their sense of time is different, stretched across years, decades, even centuries. Some lichens grow no more than a few millimeters in an entire year. Others may live for hundreds, even thousands of years, holding their place through cold, heat, drought, and wind. This slow existence is not a weakness. It is a form of quiet mastery. Lichens can survive conditions that would destroy most other life. When water disappears, they dry completely, entering a state of stillness. When moisture returns, they awaken without effort, continuing exactly where they left off. In this way, they are never in a hurry. They wait, they endure, they trust the rhythm of the world to bring what they need. Across forest floors and mountain slopes, lichens shape the environment without drawing attention. On tree trunks, they form soft mosaics of pale green, silver, and gray, absorbing light and moisture while providing shelter for tiny insects. On rocks, they slowly break down solid surfaces, releasing minerals into the soil below. Over time, this quiet work supports mosses, grasses, and eventually forests. What appears still is always doing something gentle and meaningful. In northern forests and high alpine regions, lichens play an especially important role. Reindeer and caribou rely on them for food during long winters when little else is available. Birds use them as nesting material, weaving fragments into their homes for insulation and camouflage. Microorganisms find refuge within their structures, protected from harsh sunlight and drying winds. Lichens do not seek to dominate ecosystems. They support them quietly and continuously. Their colors shift subtly with moisture and light. After rain, lichens may appear vibrant and alive, their greens and yellows deepening as they absorb water. In dry air, they fade to softer tones, conserving energy and waiting patiently. These changes happen without urgency, without drama, simply as part of their long conversation with the environment. Lichens are also sensitive listeners. They respond to changes in air quality, absorbing substances from the atmosphere as easily as they absorb moisture. For this reason, they are often used as indicators of environmental health. Where air is clean and undisturbed, lichens flourish. Where pollution increases, they fade away. They do not protest. They simply reflect the state of the world around them, offering a quiet signal to those who know how to look. On ancient stone walls, old roofs, and weathered statues, lichens settle in slowly, blending history with nature. They soften sharp edges and blur the line between what is built and what is grown. Over centuries, they mark the passage of time more gently than erosion or decay. Their presence suggests continuity rather than loss, a reminder that even stone participates in slow cycles of change. To study lichens closely is to be invited into a different way of perceiving life. There is no urgency here, no competition for immediate reward. Instead, there is cooperation, patience, and deep adaptation. The